And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Post-game of playoff baseball, NLCS Game 3. Dodgers win again, man. They are a score of 3-1. A close game, well-pitched game by both clubs. Glasnow looked great. Mizorowski looked pretty damn good. But, hey, Dodgers are able to capitalize when it was time to. Brewers had a chance. They had a play at home with beautiful throw by Muncy early in the game. It kept it a tied game of 1-1. It was 1-1 for the longest time until a little bit later in the game. But these Dodgers are 100% stepped up. Absolutely incredible.
Boy, we were talking before the playoffs started, Eric. I think you were included. I think you were on the list, not to throw you under a bus or anything, but
absolutely.
Everybody was saying, can the Dodgers win with no pitching? And my God, between the starting staff and this bullpen, I'm looking at the bullpen stats, the lines for tonight. You look at their bullpen, Eric, with ERAs like Sasaki 4.46, Banda 3.18. Trinan has an ERA of 5.40. Bessie at 3.02 and Glasnow 3.19. They're not exactly world beaters when you look at the stats, but this is a team. This is a team, Eric. Remember, you and I used to tell you, flip the switch. It's October, buddy. They do enough. And people said, oh, they weren't that good in the regular season. Dude, they win the division every year, and they did it again this year, so they do more than enough. I think people underestimate it. It's always a problem, especially when you're talking about Giants fandom, right? Yeah. Undersell the Dodgers. Got to give them credits, give them their props. And if you're the Milwaukee Brewers, and again, talking about the pitching, it goes hand in hand. If you get 4 hits, Eric, you're not going to beat the LA Dodgers.
Oh, you're not.
It'll be lucky.
No, you're not.
It'll be lucky. And if you can get a home run early like Seattle did, you can take a 1-0 lead on Toronto. Josh Naylor goes deep.
Shit. Here we go.
So there you go.
Do you real quick, before we go, I'm going to just ask, just yes or no. They're starting for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Well, you can ask me that question again. I have hardly heard a word you've said since we went on the air, so try it again.
You approve of Max Scherzer taking the ball for Toronto Blue Jays?
Gutsy. You want a yes or
no?
No,
come on, yes or no? Because we got to get into this one. We'll talk about that one later.
Yes, it'll tell you quickly why. I just think it's when was the last time anybody saw him? He hasn't pitched for how many months, Eric? I mean, maybe you get somebody in there who's fresh and they haven't seen him, and nobody in baseball has seen him. So maybe this is dude, treat it like a bullpen game. If he goes 3 or 4 innings, get him out of there and see where you go from there. But you're down 2-0. The other, do you want? It's a difficult situation, Eric. They put themselves behind the 8-ball 2-0, now 2-1. When you're down 2-0, Eric, then you really can't take advantage of balancing the pitchers and kind of playing your game. So maybe they got to use them to preserve the big arms for games 5, 6, 7 if necessary. But again, you got to get there.
But you don't want to go down 3-1. That's the problem. Robert Rocha, what's up? He's a guy that comes in here quite often. And this is where I was just going to say, as you were talking about the Dodger bullpen, best starting pitching period. Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now, Robert. In the postseason, that is a fact. The starting pitching, the bullpen being exposed. There's no doubt about it. When you have Blake Snell go 8 innings, when you have Yamamoto pitch a complete game, and now you got Tyler Glasnow who went 5 or 6, dude, you're minimizing the exposure of that bullpen, and it's having success for the Dodgers. Good on them. And look, I was a little worried about Glasnow, right? Because you never know what you're going to get with Glasnow. Sometimes he comes out and throws a pearl, and then sometimes he comes out and throws a pile of crap. His last outing was really good, and this outing was really good. Dodgers, man, they're pitching the shit. Talking about the starting rotation, and look, I'm not going to shit on the bullpen because Roki Sasaki has been a revelation, especially when he's at home, and Trinan's kind of locked it down a little bit. So I tell you, it's all but done. maybe Milwaukee wins one tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. But I got a feeling it's a damn foregone conclusion. He winning 4 in a row.
Let me ask you this, Eric. If you're the LA Dodgers and people are talking about Shohei taking the ball tomorrow, does he only go an inning or two? Or would you just say, all right, we're going to take some of the dead arms we've had in the bullpen? I'd go a bullpen game. Up 3-0, I'd throw a bullpen, not even use him in that situation, Eric. Let him focus on the bat.
You know why? Because you may need him because you got a game 3 if it goes to game 3. Just let Shohei go. Just let him go. If he's out there dealing, just let him go, man, because it's working. Don't change. If it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing.
My philosophy is if you go with the bullpen game and some arms like they haven't been using there, that's one of the things in this series, Eric. You hit on it. You touched it. Mm-hmm. They're not using the bullpen. They're getting away with it. I mean, 2 games, what was it, yesterday? Or a complete game?
Yeah, I know.
Guys going 8 innings. So they really haven't had to focus. Today was the first time we really got to look at the bullpen in this series, and they came through. I throw a loose bullpen game tomorrow, see what happens. And then with this Jays series 2-1, you're going to wrap it up, Eric. You're going to have over a week. You're going to have a week. And those arms are going to be – that's the dangerous thing. Those arms are going to be fresh, Eric.
They are, I know. Essential Darkness, what's up? Good to see you back here, man. Awesome. Dodger fan. That's okay, though. Like I said, everyone's welcome here. I'd let him go. You could use Sheehan, and there you go. That could be a secret weapon coming out of the bullpen because Sheehan could probably go maybe 2 or 3 innings, right? And that's okay because then you're not really exposing the bullpen too much. But I would just let Shohei go, man. If it means 5 innings and then you bring in Sheehan for a couple and then finish it off with Roki, guess what? You're in a good spot.
Are you surprised? 3-0.
No. Oh, well. Oh, no. Yes, I am surprised because I expected Milwaukee to play a little bit better. They haven't done I don't know what it is, but they are not hitting the ball. They are not making that contact. Remember? Contact, speed, defense.
Can't use the speed if you don't get on base.
Yeah, and now it looks like Jackson Churio looked like
what did he do? He pull a knee? They said cramps, but he couldn't go.
Re-aggravated that hamstring. They said he was grabbing that hamstring again, so we'll see. Yeah, that's a huge blow because he's kind of been a force for the Milwaukee Brewers.
That's what I thought it was, but they were saying cramps. And the second time he hobbled, then he hobbled right out. I mean, he was a weeble that didn't wobble. He went right down the runway and he was gone.
Yeah, so that's not good.
It'll look good. Young player, 21-year-old Eric, going to be having those kind of injuries at this stage. Not good.
Yep. Let's see. I just want to see if there's any up.
Well, when you've got you got the Milwaukee Brewers, that kind of team, you can't use your speed. You can't use your what I call National League Baseball. My buddy Lou calls it the same thing. NL Baseball is getting the guys on and getting them over and that kind of thing, but they're not getting anybody on base. 4 hits today, Eric, and the pitching has been dominant against them. I predicted a sweep, so we'll see what happens. I think it could go 5. Milwaukee's the kind of team that could. I mean, they got to win 1, Eric. The wise man would say got to win 1, but maybe it will be the sweep, and I will look like Nostradamus in disguise.
Essential Darkness says, Jays, what's the Jays? I guess I better freaking bring this up. What's the Jays doing?
Jays, 2-1 lead, Eric.
Oh, holy crap. What do we got going on here? We got a game in Seattle, guys.
Andres Jimenez, the shortstop, has belted a 2-run home run, I believe.
He hit one yesterday. Wow, look at that.
Little comfort now for Scherzer going out next inning, so they're up 2-1. That's a big comeback for the Jays. See the Jays?
Man. This is going to be a good game.
Keep it close, Eric. The Jays got to keep it close. They can't go down and give it up 3-run bombs and then what we saw earlier. So if they can keep it close, they're the kind of team, they're not going to worry, Eric. I'm still looking at those. I brought it up in one of the previous shows a couple of days ago. Or maybe it was last week. Maybe it was last series. We had so much ball we talk about. I don't know what days. I can't keep each show in order anymore. Did we talk about this like last week? Springer 309 and Guerrero 292 and Kirk 282. Like Kirk's bad. People don't even know. Baseball fans don't know who Kirk is, for God's sake. Ernie Clement. He was my secret weapon. Man, I can spot ball players all over the place. He's batting 277. Even the bench guys like Kiner Falefa, he's not even a regular, 262. Look at those averages, Eric. If you got those kind of averages, what does it mean? You can hit the ball.
Well, have you noticed? Every single game in the CS, except for the first one in LA, the visiting team has won. LA was the first team. They were the first team to actually get a win as a home team. So, but senior softball games, nobody's beating the effing Dodgers.
Well, the home team
sounds.
You said, what did you just say? The home team has won every game?
Haven't.
Well, today Milwaukee lost in LA. So that's 2, right?
Yeah, that's the No.
All right.
Well, no, just one because they're in Milwaukee. Dodgers won both the away teams. In Toronto,
Mariners won both.
Right. Yesterday,
Dodgers
beat. You see,
hey,
and then
so
today,
one
game is
Sorry.
only. Yeah, it's
Who am I to correct the amazing Eric Romo?
I'm amazing now. Cavity pitching. That is a fact.
Yeah,
pitching.
Like I say, Eric, we were doing these shows a week ago, and most people, I was on them, but everybody said they didn't have the pitching. Well, they're proving everybody wrong, aren't they?
Oh, by the way.
And that's a big team to shut down, too, Eric. Milwaukee, as you said. I mean, they're a team that can hit and run and do a little bit of everything. They're a good bunting team. Hey. But, man, that pitching's really shutting them down, Eric.
You want to talk about pitching? Let me bring this up real quick, and we'll talk about it more. I saw this earlier. SNY, the people who covered all the New York sports.
Saturday Night Live? Oh, SNY. Okay.
And then Sports New York, right? I think that's what it is. John Heyman just posted this. It's exactly what they were talking about. To sign superstar pitcher Tariq Skubal, Tigers would have to close what's likely the biggest gap in MLB negotiating history. And of course, trading a superb player going into free agent isn't a great option. Tigers staring down a $250 million in Skubal contract.
What does that tell you, though, Eric? That tells you pay him the money, you got him on the cheap for a while. You've got a bonus.
No. But Detroit's not going to do that.
That's too bad.
And for what SNY, hold on, let me bring it up.
Somebody said it in the chat, I think, the other night, Eric, and I don't think we read the chat in particular, but it's hard to compete against the big markets, isn't it? Like Detroit should be considered a semi-big market, but I mean, they can't even pay that kind of money. So you got the Dodgers and the Yankees. But on the other hand, on the flip side, look at the New York Yankees. Where are they right now? They spend the money. So
yeah, there you go. This is, again, SNY. This is the panel. I'm not going to play it. He clearly going to be on the market now. So if they're not there, this is going to be crazy. Tigers are not going to spend a shit ton of money on Tariq Skubal.
Let's go get him, Eric. Let's go get him. Hey, I left my phone in the other room. Give Buster a call.
What?
Get him on the horn.
I tell you what, I'll get him on the horn. I'll get him on the horn tonight. Absolutely. Because he's busy right now.
You know what? For a guy like Skubal, Eric, if you're Buster Posey and they call you and say, listen, would you need pitching. You need Skubal.
Hey,
would you be willing to trade almost anyone? Like, I don't know what the
Eldridge on the top.
He's exclusive, Eric. You give up Eldridge or Ramos and Mato. You give up what you got to give up, Eric, to get. These guys are like once in a lifetime pitchers. When are the Giants going to get a pitcher like him?
Maybe you trade. You might have to do Eldridge and Roop and maybe Ramos and.
So,
but the thing is,
Roop. So go.
Yeah, maybe.
Roop.
I agree. No, I agree. I agree, dude. Could you imagine Skubal, Webb, and Ray?
And then you can go out in free agency or trade and get some other guys to. If you got to trade, Eric, we were bitching about Ramos and his defense. I mean, hey, if you got an excuse to trade him, now is your opportunity, right?
Now, here's the thing: would you be willing, because it's a 1-year rental?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I don't know why we're talking about this now, but would you be willing? Would you be willing to drop $300 million plus to keep Skubal a San Francisco Giant?
Absolutely. Okay. Because they don't come along, Eric.
I agree.
Scooble and Scooble and Skeens, Eric.
Oh, what is going on? Holy shit! Gabe Spear had to come in for freaking Luis Castillo. He doesn't even make it through. He went 2 1/3. Bases are loaded. 1 out.
2-1 ball game, Eric, but it could be ripped open, and I'm missing it here.
Wow.
Want to stick around to the end of the inning, or you want to go catch it?
It's up to you. Did you want to go catch it? It's up to you because we could get out of
here. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah, not feeling good. Armand, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back, Armand.
We could trade for him. Hey, RJ. No one said that. Who would have thought that the Giants could trade for Rafi Devers, right? Come on.
Eric. I see Google's overhead right now taking a sneak peek at Oracle, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, Armand.
He's turning around. He must like what he saw, Eric. Hey, Terry. He can't hear me. But anyway.
So, Armand, what do you think, man? You think Scooble's gone? I have a blueprint of a Scooble trade. Okay, let's hear that real quick and we'll get out of here so we can catch this last game. What do we got going on here? Nothing new. Okay, it's still
2-1 and 1 out. I don't have the dots on mine. I
got the. Oh, here.
You want to bring up the dots while we communicate? A little communique.
What do you got, Armand? Let's hear it, and then we'll come back later, guys. We'll be back after the Toronto Blue Jays and Seattle Mariners game, and we'll talk more Dodgers and Milwaukee, of course. But man, I tell you, the Dodgers are just looking like a freaking juggernaut. Remember that? Remember what I did in the offseason? Remember? Here, your Dodger fans will love this one.
Strike called.
Do you remember this? Hold on.
I know baseball fans around the league, Eric, who are tuned into us and are catching the game over there on which network? I think I had it on the Rogers Sports now. I'm watching the Canadian feed. But people around Major League Baseball, Eric, do you not think for a moment they tune into this game and they're just like lost? Yeah. Nathan Lukes and Barger and Jimenez. I mean, they're like who?
All right, here we go. This is what I did last offseason. Remember this?
I remember that well.
Do you remember that? And I was concerned. You know, you got Greg Johnson on the left, Buster Posey on the right. You got freaking Friedman in the middle, the juggernaut. Yeah, see? I knew what was coming. I didn't like it, but I knew it was coming.
Bringing out the archive material. I like it.
Yeah, that was, remember? It might have to come out again. Oh, my gosh, man.
It's true. They're red hot. They've only lost one game this postseason, Eric.
They are.
7-1 now, I think.
Yes, they are. Ooh, what do we got? Foul ball. Count is 2-2. Oh. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. We'll finish this at bat out and we'll get the hell out of here.
All right. Hopefully I'll be back in later, Eric.
Let's see. Look at the Corbin Burns. The blueprint is a controllable pitcher, position player, and a draft pick for a 1-year rental. Okay. Well, there you go, Armand. Oh, I just said it. Bryce Eldridge, Landon Roop, and then somebody else. There we go. Ooh, what was that? Oh, no, foul ball. Foul ball.
When you're dealing with the likes of a guy like Scooble or Skeens, Eric, I don't think that's getting it done. I think even if it's a 1 year, you're getting it for a year, Eric. And I just think that.
Well, that's why. That's why it will be cheaper because it's only 1 year.
I don't think the Detroit Tigers are going to let anybody.
Well, you know why?
Somebody's going to step up and open up the vault and say,
"And yes, and look,
stable. Pick a horse. Which one do you want? Take them all."
That could be a fact. 3-1. Varsho walk. He walked the bases.
He walked him in. There you go.
Oh my God! Walked the braces. Walked the bases loaded. It is now 3-1 Toronto. Oh boy, they win today. It's guaranteed. It has to go back to Toronto. So
I lost my Jays hat, so I better put on the. Is it backwards? The Mariners better call out a fireman.
Yeah.
Put this out, Eric.
Yep.
Got my fireman hat on here.
Hold
Got
on.
this
You know what?
Got this at the dollar store, I think. It was
I
great.
think we have it in here. Hold on. Yeah, here.
I didn't think I'd find a Giant Sports Talk Live fireman's hat in Winnipeg. This is great. We're everywhere, Eric.
How do I get rid
Whoa, did it hit him?
Whoa, don't want that.
Did it hit him?
Get rid of it?
No, it didn't hit him. Look where that pitch was, Eric.
He must have got out of the way. How do you get rid of this money?
What are you trying to get rid of?
Oh, there we go. I got it now. Hold on. Okay. Add this one. Here we go. Yeah. There you go.
Lieutenant Craig on the scene, Eric.
Hey, Armand. The Giants have more pieces. You don't have a Bryce Eldridge. Come on,
That's
man.
True.
You know this, Armand. That's the one thing that the Giants have. They have an ace up their sleeve with having Bryce Eldridge.
Could have an ace up their sleeve if they made that kind of deal, Eric. Because, and you know what set it up? Going out last year and getting Devers, a young first baseman.
Yeah, it did. Yep.
Boy, wouldn't that be something? We'd do a 12-hour show for that.
There's no way. Who the hell's Carson Benji? I don't know.
Carson.
But
Benji.
if I'm not mistaken, I think Bryce Eldridge is the number 18, right? Number 18th pick or in the top 100.
Carson Benji must be a Met. Nobody knows who he is.
I've never heard. Hold on, let me see.
Carson Benji. I'm sure the Detroit Tigers right now are going, God, we got to get Carson Benji.
Honestly, I've never heard of him. He could be something.
I never heard of the guy. The problem with Armand, he's out there thinking that he's got more than we've got. It's going to be easier to make a deal, but he's sadly mistaken, Eric.
You want answers? You can't handle the truth.
They're not going to trade McLean. Oh, Bryce Eldridge is number 12. Bryce Eldridge is number 12.
Two outs, Eric. 2 outs.
Number
Ernie
12.
struck out after that first inside
Bryce
pitch.
Eldridge is number 12 in the top 100, and he's number 1 in the Giants system. So, come on.
Since we're going with all this sound effect.
Bryce Eldridge!
What was this one, Eric? I'm going to hit one up and not knowing what it is. It's not Chardall singing or anything, but what's this one? Oh, that's the one that I use on the Oldies station. Oldies News is next.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. Why you had a retro news flash.
Yeah, that's in case big news breaks. Yes.
Breaking news.
We also got the siren when it's something even crazy. So, all right, you ready to get out of here? Because it's already Clement struck out.
Oh, Barger's up.
Barger. Count is 1-1.
It is.
Yeah, but he's top 12 in the top 100, Anthony. That's something. Oh, called strike. 1-2. Yeah, but I think it's different now, Michael. To get Tariq Skubal?
One of a kind, Eric.
Remember, Buster Posey, pitching and defense, that's what he wants. And Skubal is about as best as you could get with pitching. The best. He's going to win another Cy Young.
If I'm not back later, Eric, maybe you can do some research.
Out.
There you go.
They get out of it. They get out of it.
What was going on today in Philadelphia? They were calling out Bryce Harper. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
They were calling him out.
Really?
Yeah. We need much better from a guy like Bryce Harper, or we can't win. We want to turn it around next year. They're talking about turning around. I thought they had a great year, nothing to turn around. They just didn't win. I mean, but I guess they were calling him out.
Wow.
He can't, and Bryce is at it. He can't be happy right now.
Really?
Would you say, Willis?
Yeah. Oh no! You know what though? He knew what he was getting into when he signs with the Phillies. The fans come on. When you sign with the Phillies, you got to know what to expect. It's not like it's comes out of nowhere. Everyone understands what Philly fans are all about. So, did Ace Frehley pass? Did he?
Ace Frehley has passed away this afternoon.
No kidding. Wow.
Yep, a brain bleed.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
I heard that this morning, brain bleed, and then we were doing. I was on the I was on the radio. I wasn't on personally. I was too sick today. But I put in, we had double plays. We were featuring some Kiss. Songs like, what did he write anyway? What did I play?
Oh, he sang, didn't he write Beth?
No.
Oh, no, that was the drummer.
No.
The drummer sang it, though. That's what it was.
Not Sin City. What is the hell's the name of that song? He wrote, I played New York Groove and 10,000 Volts earlier.
Wow.
Yeah. I was supposed to see him in concert last year. Remember I was scouting with Tommy D? We were supposed to be seeing him, and he was ill then, Eric. So this is a lingering problem for him. He was worn out. Oh, that's not appropriate. Anyway, let's get out of here. Catch the next inning, top of the inning here, or bottom of the inning. We get the Mariners coming to the plate. Eric, earlier tonight, pitching, and more pitching. Dodgers win 3-3. I can't. It's good to. You ever try to do that? I can't do the Spockian thing, but 3-0. There you go, Eric. So you got to one up me.
I'm having chest pain.
Let's hear one of these.
It's getting worse. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Eric, or I'll see you later.
Tonight, or maybe tonight. We'll see if you're feeling better. All right, guys. We'll see you post-game. Blue Jays, Mariners. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.